Well, weird stuff's going on. Look at all the water bugs. They're just everywhere. The little beetles, I don't know what them are called. But really weird stuff going on with the water. It rained all night and the water went down a little bit. It's still not prime, but there's several piles that barges pushed up. I ought to be able to do a little bit of sifting. I'm really tired from all the sifting. Like, I don't know, every trip in 2 hours I'm sifting a full mounded over truckload of dirt off the bottom. I just go at it. Serious, this morning I had to stretch for about 10 minutes and take a hot bath and drink like 5 or 6 cups of coffee before I felt like even walking outside. It's just that much brutality from the digging. Well, I'm just kind of looking around. This is too gravelly in here. But back there, like 100 yards, there's another place where a corner of a barge come in like at a triangle. It pulled in at a weird angle. And there's a little bit of rock pushed up. So I'm going to sift it and see if there's anything in it. I'm just kind of walking around now because it rained and there was some weather on this, and see if there's anything laying out. But see, there's water weeds all over it, and see, it's looking pretty rough. See, there's a little flake from the manufacturer of ancient artifacts, but I walked all the way down through here. It's rained, and there ain't much. Didn't see much. We go up here and do some stuff. All these big rocks out of here. See, this is another place where a barge pulled up. See all the stuff it pushed up? I'll sift. On my shovel again. I'm scraping along this weed bed right where I showed you that. That's hematite, and it's, oh, it's nice. Look, there's green river algae growing all over it. Can't fake that. Look how nice that is. It's got like metal, like silver, where it's real good grade. Oh, that's a nice piece. This is all a facet there. That's a beauty. Man, I got this cleaned up. See, I left that. It'll stay too. That's algae. I'm leaving it on there. It's, look at this, got some scratching to it, real heavy. And look, see, it's tool grade right in them areas, real high, like iron content. Look at that color. That's a beautiful rub piece. Very nice find. There's a 10 to 12 yard stretch where a barge is moored in here at an odd angle and pushed all this out from way out there. Scraped the bottom and pushed everything up. Oh, just right here in this pile. So I can just scoop it all up and go right down it and come back through again. Scrape the bottom till I just can't find nothing. That's what I'll do. We'll see what's in this. Got a piece of hematite right over there to my right, and that's a day maker, honestly. We'll see what's in this. Well, look at this stuff. That's some kind of Jasper. I'll show you a light source. That's nuts. Here's that material I was showing you on the river. I think it's Jasper. Now look at this. Look how beautiful it is. It's got that darker green like suspended in it with the kind of light green olive around it, and it's real high quality. It's real nice. There's flakes of it everywhere out on the river in certain areas. Look at it. Here, but there's, see, there's a river cobble busted open. Look at that flake there. So there's stuff here too. I'll get back at you. I gotta pick big rocks out of this. Yeah, just saw that fall off into my screen off my shovel. That's old glass. Wonder what that was. And I saw the tip of that sticking out of some rocks. Thought it was a point, but it's just like a crude preform. That last area I was on, I didn't really get many of these, but right there's a pretty nice end scraper. That's a nice find, huh? Well, I'd say this is Crooksville Brush Creek Chert. You can see it's just popped off like the core. And it's got that little lip. It's stained up, but you can start seeing the orange spots. See there, it'll lighten up over a few days. But right there's the work tool lip. And hafted into most likely a wood handle, and you can see right there's the tip, the tool tip. Find a lot of these. See this wave action here? This is just a small boat going by, some fishermen. You can't have a floating sifter. That's why I choose that one. I keep it right by my foot and just slowly scoop this stuff up. See if I can't probe out some good rock here. This is in a nice sand layer and I'm getting it up off the bottom real good. And there's flakes in it. See, look at that. That's, what the heck's that? That could be out of something. They use that material for cells and stuff. It's all blown up. Sift it down up here behind me. Say there's a platform to set my sifter in a place. And just keep it all sand that went through the bottom. I've been seeing at least a few flakes. See, there's one right there. Flake. Not the best screen. Doesn't look like. See, there's another flake. There's another one. See, there could just be a point at any time, or another end scraper, or just about anything. See, there's another flake. See, there's potential here. There's another one. See, there's one. See how rich it is? Didn't see nothing else. But that's pretty good for all I got in here. Yeah, look at that beautiful material. Red and kind of a gray green. Probably a Jasper. See, there's that little flake I showed you. Now look at that stuff. It's beautiful. And then imagine, like, you know, anything nicely made out of that, held up to light. That's reds and oranges in that, and greens and tans. Wow. I got a point. It started raining and I was only gonna do a little more, and it looks nice. It's different. This place is different archaeology. All right. It's a little stem point and it's beautiful. It's a beauty. It's nice. Wow. Wow. Well, I let this dry out, and I usually put them between paper towels on bottom and top, and it sucks up any of the moisture and lightens up. But you know, that kind of little concave base on this, I don't think this is anything with this heavy duty cross section. I think it's like a heavy duty. I've found canola stem stuff there before, but that looks more like a heavy duty point. Look at that color. It's nice looking. See, that's a pretty solid point, huh? Pretty nice. Look here, folks. I thought it was time to check on this little girl. She's getting bigger. I've had her since the day Ozzy passed away. I found her when I went to a dump to dig marbles and bottles, and when I was coming back to my truck, she was just crying. Poor little thing. I'll put the video where I found her up here on the right. Well, I just found this killer. Look at that. In a recent video, I'll put it up here on the left, and then